Welcome back. If you saw the teaser that I posted the other day, you will know what we are doing this week. What we are doing is round 2 of Brewdog versus Aldi. Now, I have to be honest, this is not something that I probably would have considered doing if I hadn't been so impressed with the anti-establishment IPA test that we did against the Brewdog Punk IPA a couple of weeks ago, with Aldi just coming out on top. So yes, I was very impressed with that. So because of that, they have another 2 in the range. We'll probably get to the other one at some point, but this week, if you saw the picture, you will see we're doing Hazy Jane versus the Aldi Hazy Daisy anti-establishment IPA. So both of these come in at 5% ABV. Now, I don't have a price check on the Hazy Jane because it was part of a multi-pack that I got from Morrison's. But I do know that the Hazy Daisy was £1.69 in Aldi. For a 440ml can, that's pretty decent. And if the quality's up to anything like their version of the Punk IPA, then, you know, that's fabulous. So, the Hazy Jane, I will just say though, that this can, you see that it's like kind of like aquamarine colour. That's generally not the colour that it comes in. It's usually like more turquoisey, but I don't know if it's like a special edition can that comes in the multi-packs, but yeah, they're typically nice Brewdog branding. So, and actually I have drank this many times and it is a favourite of mine. So you can see the Aldi one. Now the colours on that's probably more like what the actual single Hazy Jane can is like. But I do know that you can get the cans of Hazy Jane, the 440ml cans, in B&M or Home Bargains for £3 a can. So the Aldi one's half the price. So we're going to crack them open, we're going to have a look at them, and we're going to try them and see how they go. We're going to do the Brewdog one first, and we have a nice Brewdog glass to pour it into as well. Sticking with the branding. That's nice, good pour. Yeah, look, you see the haziness. Oh man, I can smell that already. That smells amazing. So yes, we'll have a look at the Aldi one now. Got a nice little craft beer glass for this. It's quite fizzy, quite carbonated. Yeah, we'll just let that settle for a wee bit. If you can have a look, it doesn't have that kind of signature haziness that you would expect from a New England pale. It's opaque, you can't see through it, but it's not as hazy as I would have expected. It smells pretty good though. Okay, so I'm going to let that settle, and I'm going to try the Hazy Jane first, the Brewdog. I know how good this is, so there'll be no surprises here, but we'll go with this one first. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. That is a fabulous beer. It's juicy, it's hoppy, it's smooth. Yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. Now, New England IPA, it like in styles of beer, it is one of my favourites, and Hazy Jane never disappoints. It is always really good. So now we're going to dive into the Aldi one and see how that compares. You can see the head settled a little bit there. Still looks a little bit fizzy though. like a little bit clearer than the Brewdog. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not as good as Hazy Jane though. It doesn't have a lot of the signature tastes and flavours that you would expect from a New England IPA. It really just tastes like a hopped up session, in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely good. I will give it credit. It is really nice, but it's probably not a New England IPA, and comparing the two like for like, it's nowhere near as good as the Hazy Jane. Nowhere near. We'll go back to the Hazy Jane just to make sure. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That is like signature. That's New England 101. That, yeah, that's it. Literally everything you expect from a New England IPA. Absolutely fabulous. And we'll give it the last check just to see if there's any difference. No, I'm sticking with my original assessment. Yeah, it's probably not a New England IPA. It's a decent beer, and at 169 a can, I'm not sure if I would buy it again. But I'm not disappointed with it. It is nice, but Brewdog comes out on top this time by quite a margin. So we have some interesting stuff coming up. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next week.